This is a terrible setup. This is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Anyways, welcome to it's not a budget with us.
No.
We're going to recategorize some shit, move some things around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try real hard not to blow my goddamn top at the neighbors. I'm sure you can hear them.
Yeah. So first things first, we apologize.
Yes.
We
apologize in advance.
The apartment across the hall from us has some kids who play video games.
And also, for some reason, the building decided to, we have a little vent above our door that goes straight across the hallway above their door.
Yeah, so it, echoes in here.
I don't freaking get it, but also they don't know that they don't live on an acreage, so there's that.
Yeah, so they're playing video games, and so they're, yelling at the TV or whatever and stuff like that, so... We might eventually just go back to filming in our kitchen, because at least it's less loud there. We just wanted to try and take advantage of the big screen.
Yes.
So yeah.
So yeah, today we're not happy with the way our budget is, basically, so we're gonna rearrange some things, delete some things, add some things, change some things around, combine some things. We're gonna do a mini re-budget, I guess, and reprioritization.
Yeah.
And you guys can watch, so... enjoy.
Okay, so we're not going to touch the savings or the debt because these are our top two priorities right now.
Yes, those are very important to us and we want them to stay as they are.
So we're going to leave them. We are going to get rid of our sinking funds.
Yes.
Because we have sinking funds down below, so I don't want to take 5% off the top like we do with our savings and debt. We'll just, if we have money left, we can contribute to it. We are going to up our spending money to 5% each. The reason being is that we're going to get rid of our dining out category.
Yes, we will have $0 dining out, which means our fun money, our personal fun money, will have to go to dining out.
Yes.
Which is kind of nice because then it's like, hey, I'll treat you to dinner.
Yeah.
So it's sweet that way.
Our trade account, I'm thinking we can get rid of this for now.
Okay.
I don't think it makes sense to be buying stocks right now.
We don't contribute to it, so yeah.
My camera's in the way. I can't see the button.
Oh, I can see the button.
No, but I want to cancel.
Oh.
Sorry, we literally...
I can see that button too.
We literally have our camera set dead center in the thing.
Hey, let's get meta here. Oh wait, like that. Okay, so...
You might have to get a little closer, but
yeah.
There's our setup.
So that's the setup. Can you guys see yourselves? Man, you guys are good looking. Look at you.
So I think that's all we're going to change out of the pay ourselves first category. This buffer, it occurs to me it doesn't really make sense for that to be in the pay yourself first category.
Yeah.
We should either move this down to our sinking funds or get rid of it altogether.
I mean, because we still have the emergency fund, right?
Well, down in sinking funds, we have...
Stuff I forgot.
The slush fund, which is the $1,000 emergency fund, eventually, when we save it. And then in the short terms, we have the stuff I forgot. So,
yeah, so we can get rid of the buffer, because the initial thought was for the buffer to be the stuff I forgot, so...
Yeah, okay, so we'll get rid of that. Debt payments, this stays the same. What I did do is I took out our monthly goal, because now we're doing 10% of everything we make instead of just $400 a month, so I don't have a goal in there anymore. This $200 a month, we have to keep paying that until September, so we'll leave that there. The rent, there's nothing we can change about rent. Tenants insurance, we can't change tenants insurance.
Yeah, phones, same thing. Auto insurance, power.
Yeah, there's not really anything we can change there.
Yeah, power, I mean, we can change it a little bit, but it's going to be, pennies on the dollar. Not that big a deal.
Groceries right now, I've got it at $160 a week, and it somehow seems to barely be covering our groceries.
Yeah, I don't understand what we're doing wrong. I think maybe groceries, it might be worth actually tracking the grocery money just to see where it goes, because I feel like that's a lot of money.
This is our grocery money.
I also feel like we never have anything to eat and we're always hungry.
I know, that's why all this goes to is groceries.
Yeah, and then that's what I mean, is track it to see specifically what we spend it on.
Oh, if we bought cereal that week or meat that week, or That's way more work than I'm willing to put in.
Okay.
I track a lot of stuff as it is. I mean, you see what goes into our fridge.
Yeah.
You know, I make you frittata for lunches. I make you sandwiches for lunches.
You do. I have an awesome wife.
Cody eats a lot, is what it comes down to.
And I'm always hungry.
To be fair, though, he's got a really labor-intensive job. Like, when I worked in the office, I would eat maybe half of what he eats in a day, but I didn't have to walk 20,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is start actual meal planning. Meal planning.
We should plan some meals.
Gas.
Let's see here. Today.
How many weeks are left in this month?
2.
Yeah, we're for sure going to run out of grocery money.
Yeah, so today was 8,400 steps, and I spent literally my entire day in front of a desk poring over isometric drawings, trying to sort things out.
Go back to like a different day.
Yeah, so that was today when my job was literally sitting at a desk. Let's see. Here's a big day. Yeah, this day was 17,000 steps.
And how many kilometers? Does it tell you how many? 13.3.
Yes, 13 kilometers.
Okay, so gas, we're doing about $80 a week.
I feel like we're pretty good for gas. I could wish we had a little bit more in there, just for in case. But also, like, we haven't run out of gas yet.
Okay. Household goods, we don't have a regular goal that we set for that. Freya is $80 a month. But that's...
pretty non-negotiable.
Yeah, until she's potty trained. That's what we spend on wipes and diapers. Personal care doesn't have a goal for it.
I would be okay maybe getting rid of the personal care and having that come out of our spending money as well.
Okay. Apple One, we're going to change this. We're going to go to a lighter plan, which should be about $21 a month. So I'll save that money. I would still like to cancel Netflix, but I think you want to keep that still for now, right?
For now, yeah.
Okay. Apple Care, there's nothing that we can change there.
Yeah, Apple Care I think we need to keep because Murphy's Law says that as soon as we're no longer covered, we're like both going to run our phones over and then drop the remains down the sewer.
Yeah. Trips and travel doesn't have a goal in it, but I would like to keep it in there still. Our spending money, obviously, they don't have goals or targets set, but that would be transferred from the 5%. Dining out, so this, I'll just delete the goal for now, and then starting next month, we'll just hide it completely. We won't be using it anymore. Entertainment, $20 a month. I think we could keep that. I mean, it's summer, so $20 a month, that could be like us going
for Slurpees
or Fort Edmonton Park with Freya. I don't think $20 is a lot a month, so no. Same with Be Our Guest, $15 a month. I think I'm okay with keeping that.
Yeah.
None of these have monthly goals. These are just, ideally we would like to have $200 for
those are things we would eventually like to have.
Now, something that I do want to change, because we have a baby shower coming up next weekend, I think we should move some of this money. So I'm thinking $14 out of here to gifts.
Also, we decided to bump down the medical dental because at this point I'm basically going to be covered by benefits for the foreseeable future. So we don't need that much money in there. We'd rather have it do other things.
Is this not typing in here?
Yeah, it is.
How come it's not giving me an okay?
300.001. Okay, 100.
It's such a ghetto setup. So I'm thinking we'll move $100.
You guys are in for a treat. Our setup is this bad and we just got monetized, you guys. We're like legit now.
So I'm thinking $100 moved from vehicle maintenance.
Also, mazel tov.
So I'm thinking we'll move $100 from vehicle maintenance to gifts as well, because we do need an oil change, but that's about it. At some point we'll have to do our brakes and our winter tires.
Squeaky brakes are good. That means they're working.
But I don't think we need to worry about that right now. I'm also going to change this goal down to $200, but I will leave. I'm going to leave this at $300 for our goal here, because I do think that we should have $300 for vehicle stuff. Okay, it's not as much money as I would like to have.
Because vehicle maintenance is one of those things too that if you start skimping on it, then it gets really expensive all of a sudden. So,
emergency fund, I can take that out because that's what the slush fund is. All of these, I think, will wind up staying in here.
Yeah.
I don't really want to move those, and the other ones, we don't have anything we can change either.
Yeah.
So what does that bring us up to then? If we go, our neighbors are so fucking loud.
Guys. And it's not just like, because right now we're recording this at quarter to 9.
But this will go into like 1 in the morning. Which is still pretty
obnoxious. I've woken up for work at 4:30 in the morning to this. Not her.
Well, I mean, you wake up to me too.
I love waking up to her. But that over yonder, the noise.
Can I just say, I cannot wait to go back to living in a trailer.
Right.
Like, legitimately. Like
Guys,
a little RV.
We miss our trailer.
Yeah. I'm very excited to do that. That's like, I think our #1 goal after we get out of debt is we're going to save for a trailer.
Yeah. And I don't know, we're still torn on it, because if we get like a cheap one for say 5 or 10 grand, we can do it right away. If we get like a good one that our family can live in basically until we build a house, that's gonna be more than 5 or 10.
Yeah, and it'll probably take us a good 1.5 years to save up for it.
And I don't want to put up with that for another 1.5 years.
So I don't know, we'll see. I mean, we could do cheap and then quickly save and then
we could
upgrade again, but so our monthly goals are $4,980, so just under $5,000 a month, and that's not including these percentages here, which is 25, 30, 35%. So it's still not enough.
Yeah.
Because Cody makes about $6,000 a month minus 35%. So that leaves us no. Minus 35%. Okay. Hold on.
We're mathing.
We're having issues here. 6,000 then times 0.35, so 2,100. So minus 2,100. So that leaves us $3,900.
Yeah, so we're short by like a grand.
So.
Shucks.
Like, I don't know, like, what else do you do? What is our income over the last 3 months? Average of $5,400 a month. But we haven't had all our paychecks this month, so maybe we shouldn't count that. So let's go from like March until June. And April we had a tax return, so that's not an accurate representation either. What if we just go to employer?
Maybe we just make more money than we think, but we're idiots.
About $6,000 a month. That to me sounds right. Our average is $6,000 a month. So my math was right. So we're $1,000 short. And I'm like, where do we cut $1,000 from? At some point, this goes away. So that saves us $200. We could get rid of Netflix at some point.
I mean, that's it.
That's it. Once we're out of debt, then we're golden.
That's wicked awesome.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
this still does not work.
Yeah.
What about 6,000 minus, times 0.25, so minus 1,500 is 4,500. So that's, I mean, if we took out all of our spending money, we'd be a little closer.
Yeah.
If we took out our debt as well, we'd probably be fine. Because then it's just saving 15% of our income. So $5,100, then we're perfect. But no spending money and no extra debt payments.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that sucks.
This is what you call YNAB broke.
Yeah.
We are YNAB broke. Oh, this month isn't an accurate representation either because it's got 5 weeks in it. Okay, so let's flip forward. That doesn't make a huge difference.
I mean, I was feeling a little more hopeful for how this was going to turn out when we came up with the idea to do this.
Yeah.
But on the upside, I was really freaking grouchy when we started, and now I'm feeling pretty okay. So,
but
thanks,
you know
guys.
what? Though, if I'm doing my math, so $4,780 a month, right? So 6,000 times where am I going here? 15, 20, 25.25. So minus 1,500. So that's just our savings and our spending money. Nope, still doesn't work. So minus just our savings is 5,100. So 5,100 minus 47.81 gives us $319 that we could put towards spending money or a debt snowball. But again, at some point, this goes away.
By the end of the year, we're going to be done paying the OPD also, so that will help alleviate things. I know it's not ideal, and ideally we would dump all of that into the car payment to knock that off, but if we had to restructure it again from there.
I mean, the other option is we just pull out all of our savings and investments and pay off the OPD now.
We could. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we just pay off the OPD to streamline our budget now? Or keep it on and keep working the plan like we were and maintain the safety net that we currently have?
Because then if we do that, then that's about $600 a month going towards the debt snowball and the $501.75 for the car payment. Let's just do some quick math here. So let's say
2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1, that's 3.
Let's say hypothetically we made this payment, okay?
Okay.
And now the OPD is paid off. That means our debt snowball here would essentially be 0, and I'll tell you why. Is because they're going to include the $700 a month that we were paying here. Okay, and we have $600 already. That would be 10% of our income. So we'll say we spend the extra $100. That would still let us be debt-free by October 2022. So pulling out that money now, how does that make sense? Versus if we did an extra $380 a month. October to July. Oh, okay, so it does make a difference. So if
3 months.
So if we paid off the OPD right now and somehow miraculously maintained our $400 a month debt snowball, we would be debt-free in 1 year. But by taking this out, this alleviates a lot of financial pressure on us right now. And it only extends us in debt for another 3 months.
Yeah, and we're still saving as we do this. So I think I'm comfortable with just eating those extra 3 months.
Yeah, that's kind of... Because the way our budget is set up right now, we obviously cannot.
Yeah, we can't keep... Like, it don't work.
Yeah. And then what I think I would do is... Because 10% would only be $600 a month. So then I think we would take out the 10%.
And just use the old OPD payment as the...
yeah, and just set the debt snowball goal as $700.
As like the 11% or whatever.
Yeah, well, we'll just put it at $700 a month. And if we can do extra, like if we get... Like when...
A big tax return, because we typically get pretty okay tax returns.
Well, I've got that in here. Like I've got $5,000 at the end of the year from our 100 envelope challenge, and then $3,000 estimated for a tax return, which hypothetically should be at least double that, but I wanted to be conservative. You know, and just like, you know, we're monetized on YouTube now, and the Etsy store makes a little bit of money, and combined it'll probably be like maybe $100 a month.
Yeah.
But like still, that's extra money that we can roll into our debt snowball. So
I don't know, I think I feel pretty okay with that.
Yeah, I think I do too. The thing is like, so long as we feel like this is going to be steady work for you.
Like, I'm so reticent to make that move right now because of the security blanket of having that money there sitting usable. But I think it's really appealing to have that streamline. Hold
on. I think the way that math was though, okay, hold on, this doesn't actually work the way I thought it did, because that's using our savings and our investment, so the 100 envelope challenge. Which means that I would have to change this. So I would just take that out altogether. So that actually extends us into March of the year after.
8 months, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, if our tax return is bigger, you know, that's great. And again, not including whatever we get from monetized on YouTube. This is going to be a long video, you guys, but we really did want to take you along with like
the thought process and how we do things, and
that brings us down to December.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of stuff can change. I mean, we can do more than the $700 a month too.
I honestly, I think it just makes sense to, the more I think about it, the more I think it makes sense to just get rid of that OPD.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards too. I do like having the nest egg. But at the same time, I'm looking at this thinking, well, then our bills are only $4,000 a month.
Yeah.
And God forbid you did lose your job. Well, we can still skip a car payment.
Yeah, it's way easier to pay $4,000 a month than it is to pay almost $5,000.
Well, and like we don't have to pay for like, these are not musts. You know, like if you lost your job tomorrow, the only thing that we have to pay for is our living expenses and our bills. And in a couple of months, this is going to be gone too, and we can skip a car payment. That's $3,000 a month. EI's $2,000 a month.
Yeah,
so like
we can make that work.
You know, that's 1 month of having the OPD gone. You know, and between that and whatever we're saving for a 15%, like we'd make enough to essentially cover a month worth of living expenses. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't take us long to catch back up.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And then if our income increases and we can make bigger debt snowball payments, great.
Yeah. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think it makes sense to just make that OPD payment go away.
Okay. So maybe that's what we'll wind up doing.
Yeah.
In our next video, though.
Yeah, not right now.
Because I have to then withdraw out of our investment account, transfer money out of our savings account, plus our next paycheck coming up.
Yeah, we got to do a bunch of administrative bureaucratic crap.
But then we can pay it all off.
Yes.
At once.
And then the OPD is gone.
Probably by the end of this month. Which would be exciting.
Yeah.
Now, to be clear, this is normally something we would not do. However, Cody has steady work now.
Yes. Yes, we feel very good about the steadiness of the work.
Yes. The other thing that we might want to continue to think about, though, is with baby coming and if you want to take time off work.
I mean, I do want to take time off work, but if I'm being real, I don't. If I take time off work, I don't know that all the work will be continue to be steady because of the nature of what we do. I think it's got to be a make hay while the sun shines situation.
Well, we're going to continue to think about it.
Yeah.
But this is kind of where we're at now.
Yeah, that's welcome to the dialogue.
So this is going to be a long video. I'll probably edit it over the next day or two.
The camera says we're at 23 minutes now.
It's actually not that bad. I thought we were going to be longer than that.
It's not bad. We're normally pretty long-winded and tangential and rambly, so. And
we would love to hear what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys see from looking at this that we don't? Because we're in it. We're face down in the we're face down in the mud, and we don't know that there's dry ground just over there. So what do you guys see from the bird's eye view?
If you've watched the whole video and you saw us just walk through that.
If you stuck around this time, definitely hit that thumbs up, because if you've stuck around this long, you either like what we're saying or you really hate yourself and you want to be punished. So, I mean, either way, thumbs up.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out for a slightly non-traditional but somewhat relevant video.
Yeah.
And that's it, I think, hey?
That's it. That's all I wanted to share.
So if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it twice. We'll catch you on the next one. We'll catch you on the next one if you subscribe. That way you know when we do these videos and you get notifications. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. We love you guys very much. And is it payday yet? Bye.
Bye.